we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her. She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind. Huohuo spent a long time in coexistence with a heliobus. It is likely she became accustomed to that state. With Tail now gone, she was relatively defenseless against other heliobi. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait, Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping Tail here all along.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her. You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignimar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge. When I was with Huohuo, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is Possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check. It's exorcism o'clock!
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much!
Stay back! Don't come any closer! I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
But I'm still me. I'm the one in control.
It's just a matter of time before it takes control of you. I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Hey, I remember you.
Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that. You're all so mean! Blame that freaking tail of yours! No one else has a tail that catches fire! Get lost! We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
But I'm not a monster. What should I do? Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them!
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back. Let's bring this one back.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Everyone will leave. They always do, eventually.
You have me, don't you? Just wait. I'm going to bring everyone here. Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huohuo get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey! Want to lose a hand? Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Huohuo, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Huohuo, I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Huohuo, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Well, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're actually Tail! Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But Did everyone really leave you? Because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Do not be afraid. Awaken swords. World cleansing dragon.
Stand still.
This is our chance.
I sense a storm.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Let's go.
Not fret. Eternal sleep is nothing.
And return!
May as well kill them all.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
I sense a storm.
Say bye to breathing.
Huohuo! You're awake! Seems like Tail's operation was a success!
Madame Hanya, Miss Kuei, Sushong, and Miss Trailblazer. Oh, thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
Aw, that's just what Miss Gwainifin calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Huohuo.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohuo. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohuo as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Mixtral Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention. Cirrus may come across as hot-headed and impulsive, but under the surface, they are actually full of guile. No wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe people. One momentary lapse of concentration, and suddenly we find ourselves backed into a corner. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Sluggish as ever. Oh! And is that Mr. Teo? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtral Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Rules are made to be broken.
Do not be afraid.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's go.
Damage.
Awaken, Thorn Scales. Blood cleansing dragon. The strength.
Time to suffer.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Bow to justice.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
Do not be afraid.
Stand still.
A mere pawn, time to suffer.
By the temple.
Awaken, dormant scales. War cleansing dragon.
Rules are made to be broken.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
And return!
A mere pawn.
Let's make it quick.
Time to suffer.
Just scratch.
Receive divinity.
Much better.
Repay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Sent a storm.
Time to suffer.
Inevitable. I underestimated you. Bloom. Not fret. Eternal sleep is not the
And return!
A mere pawn.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
It'll take more than that. Rules are made to be broken.
Awaken, dormant scales. War cleansing dragon. The strength.
Time to suffer.
Inevitable. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Much better.
Bow to justice. By the temple.
Eternal sleep is the
And return!
Engage.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Time to suffer. Surrender. Time to suffer. Suppress. By the temple.
Receive divinity.
Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
Eternal sleep is not the
And return!
Time to suffer.
I underestimated you.
More than that.
Nothing major.
Time to suffer. Surrender.
Let's make it quick.
Time to suffer.
So this is defeat.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face.
That paradise may be savor it for me. Your end approaches.
Time to suffer.
Grace. Nothing major.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Surrender.
Stand still.
Time to suffer. Suppress.
Fail to set you.
Accept your defeat. You are best.
By the temple.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity. Unnecessary. Repay.
Engage. Time
sleep. The dead return!
Time to suffer. Suppress.
Fail to set you.
Wheel come. By the temple.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time to suffer.
Surrender.
Receive divinity.
I will dispatch you. Bloom. Unnecessary. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Time to suffer.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Stand still.
The fight is set.
The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Good.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next,
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. A non-aggression pact, if you like.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Luofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am.